Before the world had light, there was only darkness. No sun, no moon, just endless night. But in the shadows, one creature refused to accept it. A trickster, a thief, a hero. This is the story of the raven who stole the sun. Imagine a world where you have never seen light. You don't know the colors of the sky, the shimmer of water, or the warmth of the sun. That was the world before Raven changed everything. But light did exist, hidden, hoarded, kept inside a box by a powerful chief who refused to share it. And the Raven, he was watching. Raven was no ordinary bird. He was a master of disguise, a weaver of tricks, a spirit that could change shape as easily as the wind changed direction. But even he could not break into the chief's lodge by force. No, Raven had to be clever. One day, as the chief's daughter walked to the river, Raven saw his chance. He spread his wings, and with a single breath he changed. He became small as a pine needle, a mere speck of dust. Carried by the wind, he landed in the cold waters, waiting. And when the chief's daughter took a sip, she swallowed him. Weeks passed, and the chief's daughter felt strange. She was tired, her body felt different, and soon she realized something unbelievable. She was with child. She had never been with a man, yet life grew inside her. The people whispered, calling it a mystery, a blessing from the spirits. But they did not know the truth. Raven's trickery was unfolding. The chief, though puzzled, welcomed this strange gift. And when the time came, under the veil of darkness, the child was born. But he was no ordinary child. He had a knowing look, as if he remembered something no child should. He laughed often, a laugh that almost sounded like the call of a bird. The chief adored his grandson, never suspecting the spirit that lay beneath. Ever since he could crawl, the child had been drawn to it. The glowing chest fascinated him, the way the light flickered beneath its wooden seams, the way it seemed to call to him. But the chief would not allow it. "You are too young," he would say. "This is not for you." But the boy was relentless. Day after day, night after night, he begged to play with the box of light. He refused to eat, refused to sleep, until finally, the old chief sighed. He had no choice. With a weary smile, he picked up the chest, holding it out to his grandson. "Just for a moment, my child," he whispered. "Be gentle." But the moment the chest touched his fingers, everything changed. The child gasped. His body shuddered, twisted, and before the chief's eyes, his grandson was gone. In his place stood Raven once more, his eyes gleaming with triumph, and in his talons, the stolen light. "Stop him!" The chief's roar shook the walls. Warriors sprang to their feet, reaching for bows, spears, anything to stop the thief of light. But it was too late. With a mighty leap, Raven shot into the air, the chest of light clutched tightly in his talons. He smashed through the roof, sending shards of wood spiraling into the night. But freedom would not come easily. Behind him, the warriors chased, arrows whistling through the sky, spears slicing the wind. One nearly pierced his wing, sending him spiraling. Another clipped the chest, cracking the lid just slightly, light spilling through the cracks. The box was heavy. The warriors were fast. Raven knew he could not carry it forever. He climbed higher, until he reached the edge of the sky, where the world below became nothing but darkness. And there, with one final mighty beat of his wings, Raven made his choice. With all his strength, he threw the chest forward, the lid bursting open. And in that moment, the sun was born. The world had never known color, never seen the sky. But now, for the first time, the heavens burned with gold, the rivers sparkled like fire, and the trees stood tall in hues of deep green. They blinked, their hands shielding their faces, their breath stolen by the sight before them. What they once knew only by touch was now laid bare before their eyes. And in that moment they understood. The world had awakened. And so when you see a raven circling above, watching from the treetops, remember, he might not just be a bird. He might be the one who stole the sun. If you love legends like this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join me for more tales of mystery and wonder. Until next time, keep your eyes on the skies.